This is the packaging of Marvel's Storm. And here's the card art. And going to open this up and continue the review. This is Marvel's Storm out of the package, and let's check it out. Storm comes with the torso of the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure, and this takes 7 parts to complete. It is about 6.5 inches tall. First thing to notice is this Mohawk, and this costume design is inspired from the comic books in the 1980s, one of her looks. And let's take a look. And fans have either liked this costume for Storm or they haven't liked it. And I like this costume version. It's not as iconic as her original classic look, and let's check that out. But this is a nice costume. First thing we'll talk about is this effect part, which you could just attach to the hands. It's a soft plastic lightning type of effect, which you could put on your hands. So it's nice that they gave an accessory for her. And on to the figure itself. I really like this head sculpt. It reminds me of that art from the 1980s. I'm not sure which artist they based it on, but they really captured the look well in making it for an action figure. You can see it has lightning earrings even, and a collar here. It has a loose vest here and a belt that are removable parts. Even this here is just a loose part for the gloves. But the rest, it's a solid black costume mostly. Leather type pants design. It's just nicely done in terms of the head sculpt and the overall look that they gave it. It is that art style and look from the 1980s. And they really did capture it well for an action figure form. And she was a one-time leader of the X-Men, as well as being one of the X-Men leaders when they split up into 2 different brands, 2 different teams. So she's definitely one of the higher caliber X-Men on the roster. And look at that, the hand posing. This might be a first, I'm not sure, but it looks pretty new. The belt. I'm going to keep the vest on because this is the look. And hopefully the details are going to show up okay here. Sometimes it's tough to capture in terms of the costume. Look at that. Even the boots, high heels. But it stands well. As for the articulation, ball jointed head, down, up, to the sides. Shoulder area, ball jointed, in, out, up, down. 1 point of articulation at the elbow only, and you can't spin that. The wrists can go in, out, and you can't spin that. Upper torso, down range, up, and to the sides, but there is no waist articulation, so nothing here. But the hips are on a ball joint, in, out, up or down. You got swivel thighs. Double knee articulation. No articulation at the calf or the boot top, which you think there would be, but there's none. But the ankles on the ball joint, up, down, to the sides. And so that's Marvel's Storm. And I'm going to give my final thoughts about this action figure in a moment. So overall, what do I think of Storm in her punk rock type of look this is from the comic books, and with the lightning effects. And simply put, I think Hasbro did an incredible job on this version of Storm. That face detailing, it looks like it's straight out from the comic book art, and the expression on the face, and the overall design of the figure, it really looks well made. I mean, it's perhaps not the most complicated costume, but Hasbro did a great job interpreting that comic book art and made a really fantastic figure. This version of Storm is perhaps not the best costume as far as fans are concerned, but it is so well made that it really impressed me, the overall quality of this figure. And it's a good addition for any collection. And if you're building the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure, you need this figure because it comes with one of the main pieces for Apocalypse. And I guess the only other thing is to say is Hasbro, as of right now, as I'm making this video, has not made Storm in her first original costume in terms of the classic design. And that would probably be the best version of Storm, and Hasbro has yet to make it. But as far as that goes, until we get that figure, if it's ever made, this is the best Storm, possibly. Another nice addition to the Marvel Legends line, and that's the review, and thanks for watching.